right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to 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 right now. It's time for Bartertown.
Woo! It
Where's
is
the
time
chat?
for
Where's the chat?
Bartertown. There's
Why
the chat.
was the chat not there? The chat was
I don't know.
gone.
I
The
got
chat's
nothing to tell
back.
you.
We got the chat. The chat is back. Chat is back. Hello, everyone, and welcome
I
to
think
yet.
I didn't share this at all.
Oh,
Let
why?
me say hello to everybody. Let me just share this.
hopefully, wow, you that sucks. Hi. What was I even saying? I was saying hi to everybody. The camera is way off center. We should always sit down before the stream so I can make sure it looks good.
Everybody loves it.
No,
The
I
camera's fine.
No.
Hi everyone.
There you go.
Penelope's
That's a
messing
little
around with the camera.
That's a little better.
We are
I gotta suck it in.
live.
I need to be between the lines, or like I get upset.
now.
Hello everyone.
Did we share this to
We shared it nowhere.
let me handle that.
I was
Say hello
running.
again.
I've already said hello 6 times.
I'll say it again.
So as you all know, today here in Farpoint is VIP Sunday, where our VIPs get to come back into the museum behind the chains, hang out. Today we had some guests up from Atlanta. The Kimsies, VIPs came here. We're here. We had donuts. Everybody was here. It was awesome. Veronica, you were missed. It's a shame you couldn't make it. It's okay. You're forgiven.
The Kimsies are actually on the road right
They
now.
are. They're
driving.
literally watching us on a phone while driving home from Atlanta. What a day we've had here. Thank you for tuning in. We love to see you guys every week. This is week number 237. We have been doing this for 4+ straight, 4.5, almost 5.
It's ridiculous.
Almost 5 straight years. It's getting ridiculous. Today's show is sponsored by our good friends, Megan, Sean, and crew at Nerdy City, right here, New Jersey-based tabletop RPG company. We're going to talk more about them as the stream progresses, but you're in for a treat. They have a lot of really good titles I can't wait to talk about. How you do not have to bring anything. Hal is asking me if I want decaf next week. Hal, you're under no obligation to bring us anything, but we appreciated. They took those coffees for the road, so they were definitely appreciated. Dave is here. Everybody's here. All right, so you're sharing.
Yeah, I'm just getting some shares done here.
Speaking of VIPs, let me say hello again to our VIPs and put up this little animated little thing here. If you're not a VIP, you really should be. It is a fantastic group of folks. Every Sunday, we're open normal hours for normies, but if you're a VIP, you get to be back here behind the chain hanging out. We had donuts today, coffee. Again, thank you, Hal. Our VIPs are the lifeblood of this place. They are our regulars. They are our awesome...
Pretty much the Farpoint family.
They are, I don't want to sound too weird about it, but they are the Farpoint family. So VIP Sundays are always fun. I'm running out of spit. I need a drink, so you're going to have to take
Have
a
a
look
drink.
for a second.
Yep.
I've just been nonstop.
Today we got some random stuff. Our VIPs, because they're VIPs, got the claim early, so some of the stuff went. Some of the VIPs are in person. Yeah. And when you're in person, the VIP early claims work the same as they do in our super secret VIP group. You get to see it. So actually, what was really cool is the Kimsies waited for us to post it in the group and then walked over to the table and they're like, all right, I want that and that.
Yes.
So if you want to be a VIP, I don't know if Penelope posted the link.
I did. I can do it again just because I'm so proud of this little animation that I did. Look at that. Just pops up, slams right over our faces.
We probably didn't because I was busy. I am Justin.
Oh, wait, yeah.
That is my wife, Penelope.
I'm not just your wife. I'm also...
She's also 50% of Farpoint Toys. We are Farpoint Toys. We are South Jersey's loose cannon. There's a lot of toy stores in South Jersey, but we like to be different. We like to think we're different, but we're not. I mean, I always make fun of the fat guy on the claim sale eating Doritos and selling things. That's me. It's basically
You're not
me.
eating Doritos. I'm about to eat a donut.
I ate too many donuts today, though.
I didn't eat enough donuts. I didn't even finish donut 1. That's how busy today has been. It's been nonstop. I love chatting with VIPs. I love hanging out. What I don't love is I have 5 minutes. Oh my God, what's happening? I'm running around like a crazy person.
Which is always the way.
And no matter what, that's always what happens. But we have we don't have a ton of stuff today because we have a lot to get through. We really want to give our friends at Nerdy City a lot of love today. So we want to make sure that we have
It's been a while since we had a sponsor.
It's been a while because, like, I don't want to say I'm picky, but, like, listen, we don't make money on our sponsors. We just want to get more people to hear about stuff that we love. And I'm picky, you know. I'm not just going to throw any old crap up here on the screen for you guys. But we love Nerdy City. I absolutely adore what they're doing with tabletop RPGs, which is one of my RPGs is like that's me. Like, that's my heart. That's where my heart is. D&D is my favorite thing in the world, and anything RPG adjacent is a love of mine. So the fact that I'm endorsing these folks, I mean, not that anyone cares, but it means a lot. They're awesome, and they're just A+. I'm going to stop talking about them for a minute. Let's sell some stuff, and then we'll get back on our bullshit, right?
Yep.
All right, what do you got going on?
Just posted in some more groups.
All right, that's fair. Yes, Veronica said selective. That's, I don't want to sound like highfalutin and say that, like we're very picky. It's not Grey Poupon or anything. But, I'm not just going to let anybody, like, nobody can be like, here's $100, talk about my thing. That's not how we do here. I'm out of steam. I'm completely out of steam. I'm going to take another drink. Well, we can do the scroll, I guess. The scroll does itself, kind of, right?
Yeah, let's talk about how this works. I'll do it.
So believe it or not, this is a live stream. I'm actually going to take... Hold on.
I'll start out with this.
Wait. I want to put up this scroll, but I need to get rid of the words first. There we go. All right, so there's the crawl.
All right, go to camera 2 real quick.
You want me to go to camera 2?
Yep.
Okay. That's not camera 2.
Nope.
I literally can't see the screen. I'm just blind trying.
We usually have somebody else doing this for us. They've retired, I believe. All right. So I'm going to describe this, and you're going to see the scroll over top of this. This is a 100% complete G.I. Joe Mobat from '82.
So I'm putting the crawl over this?
Please.
All right, there we go.
It works. We put batteries in it, and it's awesome. What?
It actually works. That's amazing.
What? I love this toy.
You're just saying what over and over again.
It's complete. The hitch is not broken. The only issue is the little gun here that's always missing. It's actually been glued on because it's cracked on the bottom. So that's the only issue. The stickers are on it beautifully. It works great. The battery cover has to be there for it to work. And the way this works is I describe it and say a price. If the price is more than $20, it's shipped free in the U.S. If it's under $20, you have to spend $20 for free shipping, or we're going to charge you actual shipping. So your best bet is to spend $20. Or if you're a VIP in the U.S., it gets shipped free. If you're overseas, we charge actual shipping. We're not trying to make money on it. So the first person to say claim after I say the price on this Mobat, and claim, you have to say Mobat or tank, or as long as I know what you're talking about and that you want it. Don't just say Mobat, because I'll think you're just excited about it. So you have to say claim and the name of the item, or something like that. You can actually say MBT. I'll know what you mean. You could say take, gimme, whatever. So this Mobat is complete, working, $60. So that's free ship because it's more than 20, obviously. So the first person in the comments, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, because it's all put together, who says claim, gets the Mobat. So
hold on, he's got the most important part.
Penelope left. Now, when you're going to hear this sound, it's coming up, it's coming up, it's coming up. That's a ring. That means somebody claimed it. Now, if you think you're the first person who claimed, and you're on Facebook and you're looking at your stream there and comments, and you're the first person you see, that doesn't mean you're first, because we are on 3 different platforms at once.
Yes.
And the comments over there next to my wife put everything together. So
aggregate.
That's the way it works.
The scroll scrolled faster than we talked just now. Other pertinent things you need to know. At the end of the stream, we will send you a checkout link. You can use any credit card, debit card, or PayPal balance to pay. You don't have to have a PayPal account to use it. If you are a first-time claimant, do us a favor and shoot us a message, just so we can open up some dialogue with you about that.
Look how nice that is.
What else?
The stickers on it are so nice.
Is there no one else? So this was $60. So if somebody wants this Mobat, all they have to do is say claim Mobat. I'll hit this bell. You'll hear a little ring-a-ling, and I'll write down your name, and it will be yours.
This complete mask Thunderhawk. It has both its original missiles. It has Matt Tracker with his mask. Nothing broken. It works. I don't even think there's any cracks in the tires, which is a typical thing because these tires dry rot. So no cracks in the tires,
Goodyear
man.
registered trademark.
Yeah, they are. Rubber tires.
Which I love. I love they do that.
The thing's in great shape. The stickers are really nice here. All stickers are present. Both missiles are in here. The tiny little bombs that are always lost. $100 complete. Mask Thunder Hawk. Thunder Chicken.
It is not a Thunder Chicken. I almost wrote that down. You said 100, right?
Yep.
And the Mobat was 60.
Yep.
A lot going on today. And I'm eating a donut now. Because now I'm the guy with the beard eating the Doritos on the stream.
You're my beard.
Okay?
Isn't that a thing?
It is absolutely a thing. And that goes hand in hand with that conversation about Henry Cavill we were having earlier.
Listen, if Henry Cavill comes around, I don't even need a beard. It's on. I'm just straight up gay at that point. So,
I mean, same.
Jackhammer, the vehicle itself.
Speaking of Henry
Yeah,
Cavill.
that's what they used to call me in high school. Speaking of, complete vehicle. The driver just needs his mask. So
is his name Jack Hammer?
No, I forget his name. It's like Sly Rax or Bridget Fonda or something. And the thing that's always missing on it is here. So the jackhammer is complete. The figure is there, but he needs his mask. I don't know what I have on that. It's in the VIP group.
How Justin is fully aware of the term, and he used it correctly in a sentence.
What, beard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm completely aware.
Hal was just making sure you understood what you were saying, which he did.
Listen, I ain't scared. Here's what it is.
We are looking at our trusty VIP group to see prices here.
Yep.
Let's see what we got going on.
The mask jackhammer is $75. The only thing it needs is the mask. Stickers are nice. That little gun is there.
That's a really interesting vehicle. What is that, like a geo tracker? Like what is that?
No,
car?
it's like a Ford Bronco.
Really?
Yeah. Well, this
it
is
looks like tiny.
So the cool thing about mask is that's actually an IROC. That's a Camaro.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. But when this is in its regular form,
it must be a short bed. It's like seems very small.
Yeah, it is. Well, but in the '80s, Broncos weren't like really big.
Jack just said he's the one who can actually say they called him that in high school.
That's funny. Yes.
That's a good nickname. Like, if you have to have a weird high school nickname, that's a good one to have, Jack. Don't break it.
I want to put the gun in so I don't lose it. This gun is always lost.
Not.
And it doesn't fold into the toy. It's actually.
That's why it's always lost, right?
Yes.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna put him in there.
Yeah.
So that's how it looks. I mean, it's basically a Ford Bronco.
That is a Ford Bronco. Now that it's all together, I get it.
Yeah.
It just looks
Mask is awesome. It's one of the best toy lines ever. I just wish the scale was bigger.
I love that they actually use Goodyear brand tires. Like, and it actually says it like on the back of the box, like little TMs and all that.
Yep. All right, let me pull some of the stuff we didn't sell.
Do we want to just keep trying to sell stuff? You want me to start talking about Nerdy City at all? Like, what do you feel like? How are you vibing right now?
Let's try and
let's sell one thing on stream before we start talking about our sponsors. That seems fair.
All right.
Kevin from Pegwarmers is watching. Kevin, it's nice to see you. We miss you dearly. We want to come and be on the stream again. He said the mask is awesome. And do we remember when SVUs were called 4x4s? Yes, I do.
SUVs, yeah.
Did I say SVUs?
You did.
My mind is still watching Homicide: Life on the Street, which is the show that we're currently
So
streaming.
Kevin, check this out. You'll dig this because like us, you've seen every toy line. You know, we've seen every. Not that we don't love them all, but like, it's the weird stuff now that I love more. And this is a complete Laser Force by Gay Toys. Speaking of Henry Cavill, and these were like Star Wars / GI Joe, like. I want to say knockoffs because you know G.I. Joe didn't make a vehicle like this, but like they were adjacent and supposed to go with your G.I. Joes or your Star Force.
Yeah, every dime store had their own brand of Arco was really good for doing stuff like that. Who else? Imperial kind of did some stuff like that. They weren't knockoffs per se. Remco, thank you. They weren't maybe necessarily knockoffs exactly. But they were adjacent enough. They were meant to go along with your spacemen or with your warrior men.
Totally. Now I see these vehicles all the time, but I don't see the figures a lot. So it's cool that the figures are with them. So this is the Laser Force.
Now they spell laser with a Z or an S. We talked about this earlier. It's an S here in the
Yeah.
States? Okay.
This is the space plane. It's called lots of things. It's complete. All the stickers there. It's
Space
really nice shape. With the figure, $40. Space plane. And then there's the... Also with a figure. And this figure is in silver, not black. This is like the...
Space
It's
rover.
so cool, man. These are... If I was still collecting, like, vintage vehicles and figures, I'd take it. This is the Land Cruiser with the figure.
So it's an S, but they use it like a Z, like it's sharp.
Yes.
Kevin just made a great point. These could be part of Battle Force 2000. Absolutely.
Totally.
Yeah.
What do I have on this? This is the Land Cruiser with the figure.
I'm calling it a space.
$30
rover for some reason. $30.
So what was it, 40 and 30?
Yeah.
I'll do 60 for the pair if anybody wants both of them.
They are really cool. They look great
I
with the
figured,
G.I.
like,
Joes.
We have specific people who are, who watch all the time
Yeah.
and VIPs. I figured Market Carroll would really be into this.
You're throwing him under the bus like now
I'm
he doesn't
not.
buy
No,
it.
he doesn't have to buy anything. But this is like...
Wow, that looks so good on camera too. Oh my gosh, it's like so big. That looks fantastic.
It's just such a cool set, man. I
Listen,
think there's one other or two other vehicles. One more land vehicle, one more
love-
space vehicle.
I love toys. I love toy properties. I love toy adjacent stuff. But what I love even more is like the... Again, I don't want to call it knockoffs because they're not
Opens
knockoffs.
up.
I love the non-branded... Like growing up, I had this
They did
Barbie
stuff for
car.
He-Man, too.
Oh yeah. I had a Barbie car. It was like a blue Camaro, I guess. But I got it at ShopRite, a local grocery store. Like it was not any kind of brand or anything. And I still to this day have that car and I play with it. Barbie's head popped out the top. It was not meant for her at all. James, thank you. You took the words right out of my mouth. Those look like they're fresh from Kmart. That is exactly...
100%. Look how and the stickers are all pretty nice.
Oscar is asking some questions about the Defiant. I don't know if we're ready to talk about the Defiant.
What's
on
up,
stream.
Oscar?
He's asking if we know what's missing.
Hard tops microphone. That's it.
Yeah.
It is... The Defiant itself is 100% complete.
Anything broken?
There are a couple small broken things, but not on the actual major thing itself. Like, there's little guns. I'll actually show you.
We
We're
just
talking
got
about the
we got
Defiant now.
completely derailed, but I'm fine with it.
So these cannons that are upside down, if you notice, there's a clip on one side. There's
Can
a
you see
clip.
that?
It's hard to see. It's really red.
Yeah.
Each of them, there's two of them, one on either side. The clip is broken on one of them. You can get these though. I was thinking about like ordering one on eBay or two on eBay, just so I can say it's unbroken. So there's a clip on each one of these that's broken. But if you really want it to be mint, you can just get two more.
You can make it.
And there are giant cannons on it, and the mounts on those cannons, they have like little Y pieces.
They can't hear you as well when you're talking away from the microphone. Y pieces, you're saying?
I'll just show.
Alright, you can do that. It is sitting here on the table, looming in the background, so I understand why people are curious.
One thing is, it ain't
A lot
getting
of
shipped.
things. No, that is, we are absolutely, and I know I said that the last time we sold a Defiant.
So these are minuscule
We're not
issues,
shipping
but I
those.
want to show everything. So you see how there's a wing on that side to hold it on? The piece on that side is broken. But again, you can get one of these if you're really anal about nothing being broken. It's a replaceable item.
You just knocked that poor little man over. The last time we had a Defiant, it was still in its box, in all of its inner boxes, in its shipper box. And I said I didn't want to ship that either. I did ship that because it ended up going back in the box pretty well. I am under no circumstances shipping this thing. It is not
So
happening.
that was the thing about that. That was in its box, in its shipper box, beautiful, never touched, unassembled, with shattered blue doors.
Yeah.
The blue doors on this, nothing broken. Nothing broken. They're nicer than my
I was just
blue
going to
doors.
say that this is nicer than Justin's personal Defiant because when he pulled it out to do that video we did last year, he broke it.
Yep. The only other thing that's broken on this is on the, not the booster, but the shuttle
You really
itself.
went really far. I'm sorry. The camera's just
There
off.
are, for the main pilot, there are two like control pegs, whatever they're called. Like, one is broken off. For those little things I just showed you to be broken on a Defiant is
go.
so
You don't have to lean in quite as far.
minuscule. Let's see. Countdown has his backpack and the arms. Hardtop has his gun. So the only thing missing is Hardtop's microphone. So we're not shipping it. $2,500. Somebody come get it.
Oscar said that that's
It's
a long
white.
drive from Arizona.
It's beautiful. Oh my! You almost can't get further.
Ben knows from firsthand experience that those doors are made of graham crackers. That is a fantastic.
Is it Ben's who we got ours from, right?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yep.
The doors are super fragile, as Kevin also said. Yeah, that is a long drive from Arizona, Oscar. But
It is.
I mean, we drove to North Dakota for our GI Joe collection. I would drive to Arizona
No.
to
It would
buy
cost
one.
us.
I would buy one. I wouldn't sell.
It's a great
I wouldn't sell
excuse for
one.
us to drive to Arizona, but the trip would cost us.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway.
All right, so we're not going to talk about our sponsors until we sell something. So if anybody else wants to learn more about Nerdy City, you got to buy something so we can talk about them some more. What else do we have? Do we have anything?
I got a nice
else?
Zartan here I want to put together.
All right. Oscar said doors are $150 plus each.
Easily.
Or more, honestly.
Yeah,
like,
go find them.
Yeah, finding unbroken doors and having them shipped to you and then remain unbroken.
Scary as.
That is, yes, that is the that's the rub.
I am shocked at how nice this Defiant is from living in someone's basement for 4 years. Because here's the thing. Go to camera 1.
I'm sorry, you have to like scoot down. I don't know what's going on with camera 2 today.
You put it in the basement, 35 years ago, and then like in 1990, Mom puts the Christmas decorations on top of it, and it breaks part of the blue door. And like over the years, like things keep happening.
Yeah.
That didn't happen in this case.
This got put in the basement and it was untouched.
So it got grimy,
by
but it
human
cleaned
hands.
up so nice. It's another thing, no discoloration.
That's because it was covered in a nice thin layer of dust.
It
that kept
actually
it
helps, I
protected.
believe.
I honestly believe it probably did in this case. Hal is asking if the combat case sold. Is that up for today?
I didn't put it up yet. Yeah. Hal, same price as the last one. I forget what I told you, but if you're into it, you're a VIP.
Hal, whatever the last one was. If you're into it, I don't remember what we charged you, but whatever it was, if you want that one, we'll give you dibs if you're into it. It's back there awaiting.
And you asked for it today.
You did.
And
He
I said it would be in
here.
early VIP claims, and I didn't put it up for accident, so.
He wants it. Hal, you're going to have to remind me how much it was.
We can always
that's
check.
how we roll. Combat case. All right. So technically we sold something, which means I can now talk about our friends at Nerdy City.
You can, and I'll keep putting together this swamp skier.
So, 30 last time. Thank you, Hal. I'll put you down for $30. So, I have a lot to say about Nerdy City. I'm going to start, first of all, let me put up a picture here, because you guys can't see at home everything we've got going on here. This is the range of books that they gave me to talk about today. I did not have a chance to read every single book cover to cover, which I really wanted to do before I did this stream. That's not happening. But what I did do is I looked at the one that I thought was most interesting, which is called Rememorex. Now, what's really cool about this, Justin and I talked about it a little bit. I'm going to bring up this little thing because I want to read the proper words here. I read literally 3 pages into this, and I was absolutely in love. Because the thing about this RPG is that when you go to character creation, Megan is watching. Hello, Megan, from Nerdy City. Please, if there's any questions in the comments, feel free to jump in here and answer. I got literally not even 20 pages into this book, and you're at character creation. When you're creating a character, the first thing you do is choose your archetype, and you get to choose whether you're an athlete, a brain, a basket case, a criminal, or a princess or prince.
So already...
They got me. Yeah, they got me.
Already the creativity and the referencing...
They got me.
Like already you're in the heart of pop culture.
Yeah. Megan, Sean, you guys...
So
I'm in. I'm hook, line, and sinker.
The amount of references they make that cross over all kinds of Gen X pop culture.
And that's the whole point. 99.9% of everything that they do at Nerdy City, all these books that we're going to talk about, they're referencing things that we grew up on, that we love. Things, and some of the references are thinly veiled for legal purposes, and I totally get that. But you got me with the basket case, the prince, the princess. That character creation alone is detailed like that, to the point where you can make any character you want and you're not worried as much about, like in D&D, you have to worry a lot about dice rolls and all kinds of stuff like that. It's a little more like from the gut and from your heart, which I think is really cool.
The systems that they invented in this, with being able to use a montage, like...
We're really getting in the weeds
here.
here.
I'm just saying, like...
So there's actually a mechanic in the... Let me back up here.
It's an RPG.
I'm getting too excited here. I'm going to read their cliff notes so you guys... and I'm going to focus on Rememorex. There's a lot of good stuff here, but this is the one that I'm most in love with.
Real quick. Incomplete vintage
You're ruining
Zartan.
me!
Yeah, but I want people who are buying stuff
okay.
to be able to pay attention.
All right.
Incomplete Zartan. He has his chest thing. His crotch is broken.
His chest thing?
He doesn't have his gun. He doesn't have his leg things. But he's good for parts, that's for sure. His chest cover's there. And his swamp seer is almost complete, just missing the front forks. And it's, other than that, like, if you have the front forks, you're good. Like, there's nothing else broken on it, just the front forks. So, $40, and that's a bang-up deal.
$40 on Zartan?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to write that down, then I'm going to shut you up and go back. I'll go back to camera 1 just because it's a little better. I'm gonna read the cliff notes here so you guys get a vibe, and I'm gonna again focus mostly on Rememorex because I connected the most with this one. What's this game? You are a normal kid in a normal town. You were a normal kid in a normal town until the strangeness set in. Where will the strangeness take you?
Does that mean puberty?
No!
Oh.
I mean, maybe it's a metaphor.
Yeah.
Megan can speak on that more than
Because
I
I was
can.
basically a normal kid in a normal town until the strangeness set in.
Anyway, you're a regular kid attending school. You have normal problems. You're avoiding bullies. You're dealing with school and hanging out with other kids. Then something strange comes into your normal suburban life. Something other.
Puberty.
Stop. That forces you to do things you didn't think you could do. Maybe it is puberty. I didn't read into that like that.
Talk about thinly veiled.
I mean, I didn't read into it like that, but maybe your mileage may vary. Do you rise to the challenge of saving the strangeling who has come to you, or as a normal suburban kid, for salvation? Your journey begins here. So it is a suburban horror kind of story, but it's set in the 80s, which that hits me in the feels. As a matter of fact,
Probably all of my suburban horror is set in the 80s.
I mean, is there any other such? Is there another type of suburban horror besides the 80s? I don't think there is. So there's something else that I want to, and I'm not going to read every page out of this book, but there's one thing, and Justin's like, you can't read this. It's going to depress everybody and make them tune out. I don't care. I'm going to read this to you guys. This is such a succinct way of putting nostalgia, and it came out of an RPG book. This could have come out of a philosophy book, but instead it came out of an RPG book from our friends at Nerdy City. Nostalgia is never about what's real. It is simply an exaggerated version of the past viewed through rose-colored glasses. We do not remember the boredom of the 80s, the existential dread of the possibility of World War III, or the racism and sexism that were an accepted part of daily life. Instead, we remember Garbage Pail Kids, MTV, and neon colors. And I'm literally almost crying just reading that. That is so succinctly put. Coming out of an RPG book, that's, to me, ridiculous. In the best way possible. I mean that in the best way possible.
I can't argue with it.
You can't, because that could have come out of a philosophy book.
I mean, that's rose-tinted glasses on everything you look back on.
And
Even relationships, all kinds of
stuff. It is. It's
yeah.
not just nostalgic for properties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let's sell a little more, or try to sell a little more, and then I'm going to go back and talk a little more about the other, because it's not just horror. They've got other stuff going
Teenage
on.
Mutant Ninja Turtles, Undercover Don. He's complete. His piece of pizza's in the case. He's in great shape.
Do you keep your pizza in a briefcase? Because I don't.
$16. The Turtles definitely
I
did.
don't. That's just
That's
too
vintage. Complete Snake Eyes V2
V2?
with timber.
You just
Knife.
timbered Zartan.
He's all complete. He's in there. He's in great shape. $100. Go find one. Go find
wait,
one.
hold on. That's here. I can do that. Wait, here it is.
Find one!
You're not gonna find one that nice, that complete for that price.
I swear, eventually we are gonna have a production manager back on staff. I
Is
swear.
that true? Is that,
At some
I
point.
think they're done.
I moved the camera and now it looks even worse. Like, I'm just terrible at moving things around.
You
It's
worry
bad.
about the camera too much.
I do. Like, no one cares what the camera
I need to
looks like.
price this thing. 1989 Batwing.
Are you gonna, are you taking a minute? You want me to talk more about Nerdy City?
Yeah, please.
Alright. I lost my train of thought. So, yeah, they're not just doing horror games. Although I think 2 of them here are technically horror games. But Rememorex is obviously my favorite because I'm identifying with that the most. They also have this giant one. Look at this. Look at all these pages. These are Commandroids. And I'm not going to say that they remind me of an 80s property of large robots at all, because legally I really shouldn't put those two together. But it is a tabletop game of 80s kids and big transforming robots. It speaks for itself. Guys, I really want you to check out nerdycity.com. I can't even, there's so much coolness going on there. I'm not giving
if you're into RPGs.
I'm not giving it justice, Tara said he is nice. I had in my hands earlier.
She did. She almost went for it.
Yeah?
I should put a Batman with this.
You
Well,
probably
if it doesn't
should.
sell today, I'll put a
I
Batman.
completely lost my train of thought. So, Remembrance we talked about at Suburban Horror. Command Droids is a love letter to the giant transforming robots of the 80s, an era that defined toy mythology for generations. I couldn't possibly say it any better than that.
No, you folks are really great at wrapping up these ideas into like palatable, succinct phrases. Like you know what I mean? Like they really have a handle on.
You're painting a picture with a single sentence.
Yeah,
which
they're
is
really
great.
good. They're good. You're good writers and creators.
Connor is tech savvy and in need of work. The great thing about my sister helping us out was I didn't have to pay her.
Yeah.
So Connor, unless Connor wants to be our new intern, unpaid intern. Megan said you can also follow Nerdy City on most social media. They run games at conventions, maybe one near you. Megan, I don't know if you guys are going to be at Page 2 in January, but if you are, let us know. Our friends at Page, they're going to be sponsoring a Bartertown before too long. Should I continue talking, or are you ready to sell things?
I think I'm ready.
Okay, in that case, I'll put a pin in this, and then we'll come back. I don't want to hit anybody over the head too hard. Like, our sponsor stuff is usually kind of chill, so I don't want to be too much.
89 Batman movie. This thing's awesome. Go to camera 3. Let's try a new camera right now.
Camera 3? It's not a new camera.
The canopy's here.
Canopy? There you go.
I just wanted to do that.
I know you did.
The grabber thing works. See, it's grabbing.
Can they see the grabbing?
Yep. I think it's supposed to have rockets or missiles or something here. It doesn't have them.
Donut in 3D.
But the canopy's there and the stickers are there and it's nice. Shipped free, let's
I
say.
love it, like you don't even know. You're just like, whatever, however much.
If I put it in the store, I'm going to put it in the store for 50. So $40 on Bartertown. 89 Batman. It's super cool. Super awesome.
Megan, don't be shy. You can drop your links if you'd like. I do have a copy and paste that I did too, but you can drop your links in there at any time. Feel free. As I chew my donut and get off of camera 3. There we go.
Nobody
Now
wants
we're done.
Laser Force.
I love Laser Force. I mean, if no one buys it, maybe we should keep it.
It goes in the store. No, I don't want it. I'm done collecting.
Okay. You're done collecting everything?
No. I don't have space though. My Joe collection's done. You mean like museum?
Yeah, museum.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, museum. Alright, I'm gonna finish my donut. I'm gonna try to finish my donut. I'm now about to choke on it. Don't let me eat donuts on stream anymore.
Don't eat donuts on stream anymore.
It's not a good look, because like there's now my mouth is all weird, like sticky and full of donut, and like
Really?
my hands are sticky.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. What is this good boy?
This is the Mask Outlaw.
I mean,
Basically,
I know what it is.
it's
but you gotta
basically
tell the folks about it.
Venom's version of the Rhino. It's just a big old giant. So it's incomplete though. It's just basically the vehicle. Let's see. The hook is here that launches out of the front of the thing.
Does it actually launch out like a? Does it? It's a grappling hook, so does it actually grapple?
Yeah, it shoots out of this little rocket launcher
That's
here.
pretty cool. I don't. Does that function work still?
I believe so.
Okay.
The gun is here, but like it doesn't have all the little parts and pieces it's
I'm gonna
supposed
go
to
to
have.
camera 2 so we can actually see what we're doing here. There you go.
But the stickers are nice, and it is the Outlaw, and it comes with miles, no mask. Complete this thing is like $150, somewhere around there. I think I only have $40 on this, because it's the shell complete shell unbroken, but it needs like all of its little minutia, computers and hoses and
Minutia.
stuff. But for 40 you can't.
Oh, I forgot to turn the light out. I forgot to do a lot of things today.
What light?
You know the light we normally turn out so that it's not washed out. I forgot to turn that out.
No.
You don't know that one. I usually turn off that strip of lights.
Gotcha, boo.
But you know what? It's right next to me. I can do it if I want.
I just hurt my leg anyway.
You didn't hurt your leg. Stop. I hate it when he walks away because I feel like I'm really bad at just talking to no one. I like to have somebody to bounce things off of. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're doing actually. I thought you literally were just gonna disappear off screen. See, like, look how less washed we look. It's so much better. If we're not selling anything, I'm going to talk more about Nerdy City.
Yeah, talk more about Nerdy City.
So, Command Droids, listen, they can't say this, I don't think, for legal reasons, but I can say this. If you ever wanted to roleplay as a Transformer, this is how you're going to do it. You play as a heroic Symbatron battling Symbatron, battling the evil Nemesites in the shadows of Cold War era suburbia and the neon pop culture glow of 1986.
It's so Transformers. It's so good.
Like, they can't say it, but I can say it on their behalf.
Rocky, we missed you too. And yes, you have store credit. I don't know if you didn't use it because I accidentally messed it up in the computer. But yes, your store credit is in the computer. I am sorry.
He accidentally rang it up like it was cash. That was his mistake, but we got it sorted out. You absolutely have store credit, Rocky. Yeah, so if you ever wanted to play a Transformer in a role-playing game, this is how you're going to do it. Just don't tell Hasbro, and we'll be fine. If you like Transformers, Robotech, Voltron, or if you like giant mechs, you need to be playing this role-playing game. I am so in love with Remember X. I don't even want to talk about the other ones. Like, I'm going to, but I'm just like so stuck on it.
We should give it a shot. We should do a
live stream.
Board games.
We should do
a live stream with a few of us.
We should do a live stream. We haven't done a bullshit board games in like over a year.
Maybe we should invite the Nerdy City people to come play with us on a bullshit board games.
That would be freaking
because having
awesome.
the people that made the game.
It's important that she mentions it's a third-party universe.
That's fine. It is a third-party universe.
It's a third-party universe. Yes, you're not actually.
No,
yes,
it's a Pilion. It's not Megatron.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool because then if they can help us through the game.
We should. They would love it. I would love it too. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be really cool. All right, let's break it up a little more, and then we'll go back to talking about Megatron.
Break it up with what? Stuff to sell?
Do you have no more? Is there no one else?
I don't know. What else should we sell?
I really just want to talk about them for the rest of this.
Does anybody else want to buy anything? Is anybody here to buy stuff?
They just want. No one cares.
We ain't really selling anything.
They just want to talk about Nerdy City, and I'm fine with that too, actually.
I got a complete box Battle Force 2000 Dominator, unstuck stickers.
Was that your nickname in high school?
Complete. No.
That was my nickname in high school.
Yeah. Complete unstuck sticker sheet.
Do you need camera 2 or are you good?
Go to camera 2.
Okay. You gotta get off the black or you can't see. There you go.
There's all the parts. There's the unstuck stickers, blueprints. $40. It's in great shape. It's 100% complete with its box. Uncut box. The flag points are still there. You get 3 flag points with this.
You can still trade them in, right? They still accept those?
Who? Nobody. There's nobody left to accept.
Yeah, no, totally. Somebody at Hasbro will
send
still
them to
take
Larry
those
Hama.
in.
See what he'll say.
Somebody will still take those in. So getting back on the horror thing, RPG Nasty is another thing from Nerdy City. It's a one-shot game, so you're not. This is not like an ongoing thing that like you're playing every week with your friends. So it's basically it's a slasher movie that you're playing when you and your friends are the victims.
It's an 80s slasher movie.
Well, listen,
So
I don't even need to say that.
so there's
Of course
boobs
it
in it.
is. I'm going to read Megan's comment because like it's important that I read what she has to say. It's obviously a love letter to Transformers. They also folded in plenty of Voltron, Robotech, GoBots, Shogun Warriors. It's its own world. It's its own. I don't want to discount what you're. I apologize if I was discounting what you were saying by saying it was Transformers. It's a love letter to all those things, but it is in its own separate third-party universe. Just like RPG Nasty. If you are interested in pretending to be in a creepy VHS horror movie with your friends, this is the way to do it. What's cool is that, like, it's not an ongoing game. Like, you can just sit down and do a one-shot. You don't have to, like, if you're not the kind of person...
over the course of years,
if you're not the kind of person that wants to sit down and play the same game with your friends every week and do an ongoing campaign, it's a one-shot, so you can just one-shot it and enjoy it and be done. Where else? What else? Hold on, I missed one. Look at the cover art on that one. I'm going to show the guys at home the covers again. These are all the books you guys can go right now at nerdycity.com and grab. Tempest Only is a little different than the others.
Come on, give them the Farpoint bump.
It's more of a time travel. So you're traveling time and space, hoping to perform your last mission and return home. So it's a little bit of Quantum Leap I'm getting from the vibe.
Oh.
But it's also like...
Oh boy.
There's like dinosaurs and spaceships. So you're getting
he can only travel in his lifetime.
He can only travel within his own lifetime.
That's
Except they messed it up a little bit and they let him travel in like his ancestors' timeline because I swear he went to the Civil War or something. Wasn't he a cowboy once?
I don't remember.
Somebody
Probably.
help me out with
but
this.
like if it was out of his timeline, then he could go. It didn't. Quantum physics, he can go wherever.
They let him go in his grandfather's lifetime or something.
Oh, that's
like,
interesting.
They let him
why,
jump
why,
away
why
further.
did it stop there in the genetics? Why didn't it go all the way back to like Neanderthal?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't write for Quantum Leap. I just enjoy Scott Bakula's amazing
demeanor.
So yeah, all of time and space is the domain of the migrators. People are plucked from the long history of humankind to repair an ailing time stream.
I would like to say, this isn't some corporation doing these. These 4 books that were put together.
Yeah.
Show the picture again.
Hold on.
This is.
And there's one more that they just got successfully crowdfunded.
Is it just y'all two? This is just a couple folks
they
like
have
us.
They have a team.
All right.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's creator based.
Yeah.
From your kitchen table, and you know it's small business. It's folks trying to hustle their passion. You're not giving money to Wizards of the Coast, or you know, hopefully they buy this from you. That would be cool. But like, you know what I mean? It's not Hasbro. It's not.
Yeah, you're not supporting one of these big.
This is
box
so well done
companies.
that it feels like you're playing something that is backed by all that kind of money.
That's a great way to put it. Yeah.
But it's not. It's like, you know, made by people from their, like I said, their kitchen table, which is super cool.
From right here in Jersey.
It's like indie bands.
I'd like to add, right here in Jersey, indie games are like a thing. Like, I tend to stick mostly just to D&D when I play my games. But indie games it's an industry.
Oh, it's huge. I know that. Yeah.
People love indie games. That's
But
why
when I
things
look
like
at
Page
these,
work out.
these are so well done and so well thought out. And obviously the people who created it, the knowledge and passion is so obviously there. That's what we like doing these
Well, it's funny that you say that.
Sponsorship things.
Because when we met Megan and Sean, they just came in the store like, they didn't come in to sell us anything.
No, and they weren't like, guess what? We're blah, blah, blah.
They came in the store, we're just hanging out.
Shopping,
like, you know,
yeah.
we became friendly with them.
Yeah, they didn't come in here with this for us. We were like,
No.
we were like, oh, this is cool what you do. We
Yeah.
want to sponsor. Can you sponsor a Bartertown?
Sponsors are like not really the right
We
word.
want free books.
No. Listen, they're theirs to they might have to pry Rememorex out of my cold dead hands, but the rest of the books they can have back. They just successfully crowdfunded. I actually was going to talk about crowdfunding, but I realized that it's already successfully funded. October 1st. This one is called Holomatics. It is a tabletop role-playing game set in the Radical Shadows universe, where toys and cartoons of the 80s come to life. Gee, does that seem like there's a little crossover there with what we got going on here? What's really cool about Holomatics is that you are discovering your holographic pop star persona.
Have you guys thought about moving into the 90s now that like nostalgia has moved into the 90s? Are we going to see midlife radioactive salamander people? Jack said that Sam leapt into his great-grandfather.
Yes, thank you.
Was he a
Jack.
horrible racist or something?
It wasn't his life. That's right, Jack. It wasn't his lifetime span. He leapt into his actual great-grandfather.
Oh, okay.
So he leapt into the body of his
You
great-grandfather.
mean wastoids? Yeah. So okay.
Wait, does that mean he's ew? Does that
I don't
mean
know if he made himself.
Yeah,
It's
was
not like Futurama.
No, was that the plot of the episode? I don't even know.
That's a plot of a Futurama episode.
So I imagine, Megan, you can correct me on this. I imagine you guys were just fully funded on Kickstarter, but I imagine that once the Kickstarter is done, you guys will also have it available for retail sale. Holomatics, basically you get to live out your rockstar fantasies, develop your own band,
I do that anyway.
make an actual music video, and fight for freedom of expression in the video sphere. So I'm very about
I haven't
this.
gone that far with my music career, but you know.
We're doing Reamer. Oh my God, Reamer. I can't even say it. I'm not even gonna try. Remember X Extreme. Megan, definitely keep me up to date because I am so into this. It is obvious to me.
Rocky said the radioactive salamander people are our new overlords.
It's obvious to me that you guys really care about the same things that we care about.
And get it.
And you get it. You live it. They live it. Dude, me and Sean are bonding about our battle vests. Like, we have the same patches and stuff. Shooting for summer of next year on Holomatics. I'm stoked for you guys. Listen, there's a lot of indie games out there. And don't take it from me. Like, what does LeVar Burton say? Don't take my word for it. Do. Check out nerdycity.com. I'm sure Megan will be able to post all of the links to their socials down below.
Did he say that to Leia Brahms?
No.
Don't take my word for it.
No, he didn't.
Let me show you.
No, he definitely didn't.
No.
She wasn't having it. Not at all.
She was having it on a holodeck.
I'm rolling my eyes at you. They listen. They get it, and they have their fingers on the pulse of the things that matter to us as nostalgic people. Sean has to go run Cyberpunk. Where do you guys play? I want to come and play Cyberpunk with you. It's like my favorite thing in the world.
Was there an RPG for Cyberpunk? Like a board game?
So the RPG, Cyberpunk RPG, is where the video game came from.
Oh.
It's just like Baldur's Gate 3. It came from an RPG.
I'm sure the RPG isn't as... is it as much as the game?
What do you mean by as much?
Is it as...
Come on.
explicit as the game?
I mean,
Like, what's happening at that party you're playing RPGs? I can't imagine what's happening.
All right.
Is there someone who doesn't have physical boundaries?
Stop. What? What my husband's referring to is the manner in which I play video games, which is
It's all a dating sim. It's just a big gay dating sim.
Every game is a dating sim if you just apply yourself. And that's how I play literally every video game. So Cyberpunk has become a dating sim. I'm literally like 2 hours away from the end of the game, and I just can't bring myself to end the game. Cyberpunk is a dating sim. Baldur's Gate 3 is obviously a dating sim. But both of these games, video games that people love, started out as tabletop RPGs.
I didn't know that.
Right here.
Wow.
Right here in book form. Like, that's... Wow. And there's a lot of things that start like that you don't even realize.
Dungeons and Dragons.
That's what Baldur's Gate 3 is. It's based
That's
on
what
D&D.
everything is based on.
Well, okay.
Everything.
All right, now we're having an existential conversation.
I don't think it's existential. I think the whole statistical odds based system is all based on Dungeons and Dragons.
Which was based on tabletop war game miniature gaming.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I'm not correct. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not correcting you or anything. Aw, that's so cute. I love that. They can be. See? So Megan's backing me up. So Justin was trying to make a joke there about how I play video games versus how people play RPGs. But there are things like consent tools that you use before you start playing a game so that everybody at the table is on the same page. And maybe people do want to have their gay romance dreams come true.
Is there like safe words when you're playing an RPG like that? Like,
yes. You're laughing, but yes, there can be.
I'm not really laughing. I'm just thinking about it.
There's like a red card, green card kind of system.
I don't think I want to get into some of this. How far does this go?
We can one-on-one roleplay anytime you want.
I think that's our real life.
I do have a history with that kind of roleplay. If you really want to get into that.
Yeah. Pirates and vampires.
No, even before that. But yes, pirates and vampires.
Vampires.
Anyway, now we're just going off the ways. This is PG-13, by the way. In case
Sometimes we don't sell anything.
I don't even care. I'm just happy to talk about Nerdy City. And listen, Megan, I don't know if you need these books back. You can have the other 3, but I'll pay you. But I need to keep this one because I want to play it. I desperately want to play it.
Anybody have any questions for Megan since she's here on the stream
or for us about any of the stuff we tried to sell? Thank you. The X card, Lines and Veils is what I was going for. Thank you, Megan. I haven't DM'd any modern games ever. We still play a 2nd edition, and it's just a family game, so like we don't worry too much about X cards and stuff like that. But she's absolutely right. There is absolutely consent tools you can use. And if you want to live out your gay fantasy romances at the table, as long as everybody's cool with it, I don't see a problem with that.
Do your thing. Play your game, player.
The great thing about video games is that I only need consent from myself. The video game characters don't count. What else we got going on today?
I'm out of stuff, man.
Hold on. I have one more copy paste that I want to do here. There we go. Guys, please check out nerdycity.com. If you want to learn more about any of this. I would be delighted to sell them to you, and we will sign them. Thank you, Megan. What else? What else we got going on?
Couldn't tell you.
I've got a big collection, a big thing for my collection coming tomorrow in the mail. Hopefully everything's fine. I'll talk about that next week when it comes in. We're going to do a from retro right now about that.
Okay.
Because that's legitimately a museum piece coming in.
Legitimately. I still have more to cut. I still have more to process from this big collection.
We are still working on this enormous collection that we
Obviously, I just got some of the masks done. I got some
there's still He-Man. There's still G.I. Joe. There's still Mask, Thundercats. What else?
That's it.
All that Dukes of Hazzard stuff.
Dukes of Hazzard's still here.
So much. That Dukes of Hazzard stuff, some of it is so crazy. Like, we've never even seen it existing before. Crazy stuff. Just
so, you created a team about...
Huh?
Our friends Megan, Sean, and crew.
That I wrote that.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wrote that, and then everybody can see that I typed it out. I can read it out loud. You like me to read the comments sometimes. It's my comment, but I can read it. Megan, Sean, and the crew of Nerdy City have a combined 40 years experience in the gaming industry. They're on the cutting edge of design and social offline gaming. They have a team of artists, writers, creators, LARPers, video gamers, and designers, and they are creating games that you will love.
So awesome.
Please check out nerdycity.com to learn more. Yes, Jack, that is my shipment from Canada. I'm very nervous about it. I'll talk more about it next week once it's in my grubby little hands and I can talk about it. But we're definitely doing a From Retro to Right Now video on it. And I want to get Megan and Sean here to play Rememorex.
Is anybody interested, like,
I'm going to do a montage.
Hey, G.I. Joe collectors, any of you looking for any specific Joes? Because the case is chock full right now and I could run over there and grab them. If anybody has any names of Joes you're after.
Specific.
You know what I mean? Throw it out there if you do. I'm not going to do that for every toy line right now. I don't feel like running around the store. But, like, I know what I just put in the Joe case.
Yeah.
So, if there's anybody you're after, please. Oscar, I got that Night Force, man. There's full card backs, uncut.
Oscar's got a lot of the Night Force guys. He got them from you before,
Did he get that 2000? It was a complete collection.
I think that was
There was no card backs, but it was a complete collection.
I think that was him. No, I don't know what green shirt means. Green shirt?
Green shirt means the original
right.
12. I haven't put any in the case yet.
Immigrants.
You got to be specific about which green shirt. How? There's 12 of them, or 13.
I was going to say are they all green shirts?
Yeah, basically.
Snake Eyes was the original 13 or no?
Oh, yeah, okay, yes, you're right.
He's not wearing a green shirt.
No, you're absolutely right. And I guess Scarlet's not either, so.
Isn't she
It's
green?
tan and blue.
Oh,
Dark
I thought
blue.
she was green and...
No, it's tan and, like, dark
Tan
blue.
and green. I thought she was tan and green. What else we got? What else are we cooking for this week?
I don't know. There won't be a Bartertown like this next week, probably.
Oh, that's right.
Because I'll be shooting my final scenes for Amityville Pool Toy Massacre.
Justin is starring as Jack
Yeah. Okay.
in Amityville Pool Toy Massacre. Yes, that's an actual title.
With this movie, Newt, our friend Newt, is putting the nail in the coffin on the Amityville movies. Like, there's so many Amity knockoff, things. This is the nail in the coffin. He's actually, you'll see at the end of the movie.
So Justin will be out doing that. I may or may not go with you to the shoot just to like do backstage stuff.
Yeah, come, it'll be fun.
I don't know if I feel like it. It really depends on the weather because it's outdoors, right?
No, I think this is going to be. The pool stuff so people could close their pool.
Yeah, they had pool scenes.
I think the pool stuff is finished. I think it's just going to be interiors.
Jack had his pool scenes with the pool girls and everything.
I don't have any more like modern era green shirts. Now I know who you mean. The green shirts from the 5-pack with Firefly. No.
Alright, listen,
I'm good.
I'm good.
Let's go get some chicken parm at Olive Garden.
Yeah, you want to go to Olive Garden?
Or 5 Points?
I'm not against Olive Garden. They do have that shrimp I really like.
We had a good day today, thanks to the Kimseys.
Thanks to all... Listen, the Kimseys are amazing. And
have a safe drive back to Georgia tomorrow.
Everybody wish the Kimseys a safe drive home.
It was great seeing Mike. It was great seeing Alex.
VIPs.
It was great seeing Hal. Hal came with coffee and donuts for everybody.
Hal is so amazing.
Maybe the most thoughtful person I know.
Hal is one of, if not the most thoughtful person that I know. He makes sure that everybody here gets a Christmas present, and that they know, and they're obviously thoughtful. We love all of our VIPs, and I can't stress this enough. Thank you to our VIPs. Because of you guys, we pay the property taxes on this building every month. So thank you. And insurance, and business insurance on this building.
And because of your constant love, we know that what we do is worth doing.
Yeah. And
if no one gave a crap.
And I hope that the folks at Nerdy City, Megan, Sean, and crew, I hope you guys realize that what you do matters.
At least go follow them on their social medias.
Because this
is it Nerdy City across the board?
I honestly, I don't want to speak. If Megan's still here, she can put it in the comments. NerdyCity.com has all of their links, so that's a great place to get all the info. And again, congratulations on your successfully funded Holomatics. I don't want to mispronounce that. They're Nerdy City across the board. They're on our Instagram. You guys can see the partnership we did with them. Please, listen, even if you're not into RPGs, I'm going to jam this down your throat. Just go give them a like.
Listen, we do know you're into nostalgia if you're watching this.
Yes. Why else are you suffering?
We're the nostalgineers. That this is right up your alley. You know what I mean? It's even just fun to read. As soon as Penelope started reading, like, the archetypes, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it.
I've got Post-it notes in this book of all the different things that I thought were so cool.
Yep.
They're on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and Patreon. Check them out, please. Nerdy
Grindr.
City. They're not like us. They don't have OnlyFans.
We don't have an OnlyFans.
They're even on Tumblr. We do have a Tumblr. Speaking of nostalgic, God, you just made me feel so old, Megan. You've got to be close to my age, but you just made me feel ancient.
She ain't
If
close to your
Tumblr,
age. Listen, you look young. I don't believe she's close to
if
age.
she's nostalgic for the 80s, she's got to be close to my age.
They seem younger than us.
Everybody seems younger than us because I feel ancient. I feel like a hag.
I am a hag.
The fact that Tumblr is now nostalgic makes me feel disgusting because that was 10 years ago when I was hot on Tumblr.
That was more than 10 years ago.
I was really hot on Tumblr when my mom passed away in 2014.
Oh.
I was like really into like fandom stuff on Tumblr and like Sherlock, Hulock, all that supernatural, all that crap.
Oh yeah.
That was 2014.
All right.
That's it. That's all we got to say. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. Again, thank you to our this week's sponsors, Nerdy City. Please, nerdycity.com. Go and give them some love. That's it. That's all I got. Peace.
See
Love
you
all
soon.
you guys.
Later.